On February 13, 2026, a quiet Friday morning erupted with a headline that stunned the globe. Philippines announces discovery of massive mineral deposit. The news spread instantly, igniting conversations from Manila to New York. Could it be true? The Philippines, long admired for its beauty and resilience, now sat atop a mineral fortune worth $4 trillion. Social media exploded. News anchors displayed maps of Luzon, highlighting the discovery site. Experts filled studios, discussing geopolitics, economics, and the staggering numbers. $4 trillion, more than the GDP of many developed nations. This was no local story, it was a global event. In Manila, hope surged. People wondered, could this mean new jobs, better schools, a stronger nation? For millions of Filipinos, it felt like a miracle, a chance to transform the country's destiny. The discovery became a symbol of national pride and a new beginning. But hope was tempered by anxiety. With great wealth comes great risk. Governments worldwide reacted swiftly. In Beijing, tension. In Washington, emergency meetings. The minerals weren't just valuable, they were rare earth elements, essential for modern technology. For decades, China had dominated this market. Suddenly that dominance was threatened. The world's eyes turned to the Philippines, waiting to see what would happen next. The discovery promised opportunity but also posed enormous challenges. Could the Philippines manage this windfall wisely? Would it become a global power, or fall victim to the pitfalls of sudden wealth? The stage was set for a new chapter in world history. The world was about to change. The discovery began quietly, with Filipino geologists and international experts mapping Luzon's geology. Their mission found geothermal energy, but strange magnetic signatures hinted at something more. Drilling deep, they unearthed core samples rich in rare earth elements. Nino ko nino god di, in summer in tumbin no db, som, umberban sa ben no doran. Perban chapin peri, so praseodomium, dysprosium, terbium. Initial estimates were conservative, but the numbers kept growing, until they reached $4 trillion. The Philippine government announced the find in a packed Manila press conference. This was not just a national discovery, but a global one, offering a new stable source for green energy and high-tech industries. The government promised caution and responsibility, vowing to protect both people and environment. The deposit lay in a remote, beautiful region, home to indigenous communities and dense forests. The blessing came with a dilemma: how to extract the wealth without harming the land or its people. The world watched as the Philippines faced a challenge as great as the discovery itself. The journey from discovery to prosperity would be long and complex. Every decision would matter. The stakes had never been higher. The nation stood at a crossroads. The future was unwritten. Rare earths, 17 elements with unique properties, are the backbone of modern technology. They're not truly rare, but concentrated deposits like Luzon's are extraordinary. These elements power your phone, your computer, and the vibrant colors on your screen. They're essential for wind turbines, electric vehicles, and the fight against climate change. National security depends on them. Jet fighters, missiles, and advanced electronics all require rare earths. For years, the world relied on a single supplier. This created a fragile, easily disrupted supply chain. Control over rare earths means control over technology and economies. The Philippine discovery could break this monopoly, reshaping global markets. It's not just about wealth, it's about power, security, and the future of innovation. The stakes are global, the world is watching, the balance of power is shifting. For decades, China dominated rare earths, controlling over 90% of global production. This gave Beijing immense leverage, influencing economies and politics worldwide. In 2010, China halted exports to Japan during a dispute, sending shockwaves through global industries. Since then, nations scrambled for alternatives, but progress was slow. The Philippine discovery changed everything. A deposit this size could supply the world for decades, threatening China's monopoly. Beijing responded with polite offers of partnership. But beneath the surface, alarm bells rang. If the Philippines partners with other nations, China's grip weakens, prices could fall, and China's most powerful economic weapon would be blunted. The stakes are enormous, for China and for the world. The global rare earth game had a new player. The balance of power was shifting fast. The world's supply chain was about to be rewritten. The Luzon discovery thrust the Philippines into the global spotlight. Diplomats, CEOs, and world leaders rushed to Manila, eager for a stake in the $4 trillion prize. For tech giants like Apple and Tesla, securing rare earths is a matter of survival. For governments, it's about national security and global influence. China, the US, Japan, Australia, and Europe all offered partnerships, each with their own agenda. The Philippines faced a flood of offers, each promising prosperity, but carrying risks. Choosing a partner would shape the nation's future for generations. Aligning with one power could alienate another. The government had to balance opportunity with caution. The world was watching Manila's next move. The US responded first, hailing the discovery as a step toward a secure, diverse supply chain. For Washington, this was about more than business. It was a strategic move against China. American officials arrived in Manila, offering investment, advanced mining technology, and environmental safeguards. The US also dangled security cooperation, appealing to the Philippines' concerns in the South China Sea. The American pitched democracy, free markets, and sustainable development. Japan, too, saw opportunity. Its tech industry depends on rare earths, and memories of China's 2010 embargo linger. Japan offered technology transfer, training for Filipino engineers, and investment, building on decades of partnership. Their proposal helped the Philippines process rare earths, ensuring both nations' security and prosperity. For the Philippines, these offers meant access to cutting-edge technology and trusted allies. The choice between American, Japanese, and other offers would define the nation's path. The stakes, economic growth, security, and independence. The world's eyes were on Manila. The next decision would echo for decades. The future was in Filipino hands. Australia, a mining powerhouse, saw the Philippine discovery as a chance for regional partnership. With its own rare earth industry and expertise, Australia offered practical, hands-on collaboration. The pitch combined the Philippines' resources with Australia's processing infrastructure. Together, they could build a mine-to-magnet supply chain outside China's control. Raw ore from Luzon, refined in Australia, creating a powerful alliance. This partnership aligned with US and Japanese interests, strengthening a regional bloc. For the Philippines, it meant expertise, trust, and support from a close neighbor. The alliance could reshape the global rare earth market. The region's future depended on smart strategic cooperation. The world watched as new alliances formed. The discovery brought hope, but also the threat of the resource curse. Sudden wealth can breed corruption, inequality, and environmental disaster. The Philippines lacked the specialized technology for rare earth mining and would need foreign partners. Environmental risks loomed large. Rare earth mining can devastate land and water if mismanaged. The deposit lay in a sensitive, mountainous region, home to indigenous communities. The government faced pressure to enforce strict environmental standards and protect local rights. Corruption was a real danger. Trillions attract those seeking personal gain. Transparency, strong laws, and vigilant oversight would be essential. The challenge: ensure the wealth benefits all Filipinos, not just a powerful few. The fight against corruption and environmental harm would be as crucial as the mining itself. The nation's future depended on wise, honest leadership. The world hoped the Philippines would rise to the challenge. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads. One path leads to prosperity, innovation, and national strength. The other risks environmental ruin, corruption, and lost opportunity. The world is watching to see which path the nation will choose. A bright future is possible if the government secures fair partnerships, protects the environment, and invests in its people. But the resource curse is a real threat if greed and mismanagement prevail. The final decision rests with the Philippine people and their leaders. Will they choose sustainability, transparency, and fairness? This is more than a mining project, it's a defining moment for the nation's soul. If managed wisely, this discovery could build a new, stronger Philippines, an inspiration to the world.